MAGA Man is brought to you by.
It appears you hold all the cards, Mr. Trump. My fate is in your hands.
Has anyone ever told you you look like a donkey?
Yes. Many times.
Even facing certain death, you're defiant, like a petulant child. Well, it won't help you now, Maduro. Your time is up. F8.
You sunk my oil tanker.
Hasta el final, asshole.
Coño, carajo.
Oil Tanker, the new game from Bilton Madley, proud sponsor of MAGA Man.
El papá de los pelucones.
Of the immigration laws. We simply cannot allow people to pour into the United States undetected, undocumented, unchecked.
We've had 5 million undocumented workers come over the borders. It has become an extraordinary problem.
All Americans, not only in the states most heavily affected, but in every place in this country, are rightly disturbed by the large numbers of illegal aliens entering our country. And we must do more to stop it.
Biden, yes or no, would you allow the cities to ignore the federal law?
No.
Any city should listen to the Department of Homeland Security. The city made a mistake not to deport someone that the federal government strongly felt should be deported.
Just because your child gets across the border, that doesn't mean the child gets to stay.
We do not think the comprehensive health care benefits should be extended to those who are undocumented workers and illegal aliens. We do not want to do anything to encourage more illegal immigration.
People say, well, why can't you stop illegal immigrants from coming here? And the number one answer we give is when they come here, they can get jobs, get benefits against the law because of fraud.
Illegal immigration is wrong, plain and simple.
Open borders. You're doing away with the concept of a nation state.
Our nation, like all nations, has the right and obligation to control its borders, and no matter how decent they are, no matter their reasons, the 11 million who broke these laws should be held accountable.
For decades, these weren't controversial or radical ideas. The only thing that changed is them.
Hey yo, meticulous.
I got this.
Bruh.
Yo, what up? What up? What up? What up?
What up? What up? What up? Can't hear me?
Yeah. Yeah, you sound good, man. All right, man. We're here early afternoon, man. I had to get a stream in during this week, man. Like it'd be busy during the week. The night times ain't working out for me, man. I'm glad you was available.
Anytime, always on time. Whatever Ja Rule Shotzi said.
All right, man. Let's knock a couple of these joints out the way, man. Um,
Yeah,
stuff
because
we
it's
couldn't.
raining hard and windy. We got Hurricane Keisha in Chicago, man. You know what I'm saying? We been dealing with natural disasters around here, trees knocking down and everything.
Oh, for real? Oh, I didn't even know that. Oh, so you got the storms and everything. All right, man. We get you up and out of here. I know you gotta go to work later too. But nah, we just gonna run through some couple things with the Twitter feed. The Sunday show was really good, man. Actually, I got a lot of comments and people shooting me emails being like it was a great show. I think that it was nice to see all the like the whole panel full, and we what you call it we just let those round robins just rock out.
Yeah, that was a fun show. Everybody popped up. Me, Brent Turner, Hoop Jogging. Hoop was up there.
Yeah, who popped up for a second.
I'm surprised he didn't say anything about the NBA Finals or anything, or how De'Aaron Fox basically won the Knicks the ring.
Yeah, what you call? I was trying to get him to stay for a minute, but what you call? I'm glad. I know he wanted that happened in Texas, so I know he wanted to pop up and say something about it. He was in the middle of cooking this shit, but I'm glad he came up and gave us 2 cents. I wanted him to stay for a second now, if he could at the end of the round robin, to tell me what he thought about the Knicks win and shit, because it was a good game. It was a good game. I seen most of the highlights, and then I seen the whole fourth quarter.
Yeah, I bet Candace Parker and old girl want to eat their words now, talking about he was too small and doing all this stuff. You know what I'm saying? See, hey girls, just because y'all the same height, you still can't beat them.
Oh yeah, well we got Philly and New York. We got East Coast rivalry like since like the '80s and shit, maybe even the '70s. What you would call it? But I mean, they deserve to win. They ain't won a championship in like since Jesus and shit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? They ain't won one. They ain't won one. What you would call it? So, but they deserve that win and everything. And like I was saying before, I like Wembanyama. Well, when it come out, I mean, when it come down to it, we take that win for the East Coast. I'll take that. I'll take that. Shit.
Yeah, I just wish Clint Carmichael from Crooklyn was allowed to see that when he get a chance to see it back in 1973 when the Zen Master Phil Jackson was on the team winning championships and whatnot. So that was for Clint Carmichael from Crooklyn.
Yeah, no doubt. Like, and I know they was wilding out in New York, but it could have been way worse. I mean, when we won a couple times championship, like we ain't really tear Philly up. I mean, there was some damage and shit done, but we was wilding out too. I mean, they do that shit in every time somebody won a championship. It's all that pent up what do you call it? Tension and frustration and shit people getting to let it out. That should actually show you how fucking bent up and tight up people is.
Man,
But let's
go ahead. Let's go. Let's get it.
what you call it? No, I wanted to do this one because this just came out, and like I haven't done a lot of numbers in months, but anytime CNN is doing polling numbers and it coincides with our line of thinking down here, we're on the right thing because they don't want to report that shit solid at all. But this is the one thing I actually for this one I wanted to say, and I wanted your take on this one because we talk about this all the time. This one says CNN stunned as bombshell poll reveals that Democrats hate America. We've been saying that because the majority of them now are like Marxists and communists. Only 29% of Democrats will fly the American flag on July 4th, compared to 64% Republicans, and only 29% of Democrats are extremely proud to be an American, compared to 90% Republicans. And let's take the Republican Democrat thing out of it. our stance has always been over here like the biggest patriots are American black men because we done fought in every war since the Revolutionary War. First person dying of Revolutionary War was a black man, Crispus Attucks. And right now, of all ethnicities, we're the most represented in the armed forces. We actually are ahead of white men. It's us, white men, Asians, and believe it or not, I was surprised that Asians was number 3. And then last is actually Latinos and Hispanics. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. It makes sense.
Yeah, so but we always been making our argument with the Democrats and the Hoteps and all that all this like go back to Africa and America's not your home shit, that was a propaganda thing to get black men off and like I said, being a patriot ain't like, everything America does is great shit. But it's this is our fucking country too, and you're gonna give us what the fuck you owe us type shit. You feel me?
Yeah, I'm glad you had brought that up because what I'm saying, I did look at them recent armed forces numbers and across the scale. I found it ironic that we be the most downtrodden, most disenfranchised group of men in this country, but yet we always come first in defending this the morale of this country and its honor. We is it called what, the tricentennial that's coming up July 4th. This is like the 250th anniversary of this beautiful constitutional republic of ours called the United States of America. And I know all these dudes gonna say that that so-called Constitution wasn't made specific for us. We was considered 3/5 of a human being, coming from the slow steps and everyone in between. But we basically defended every single word of that beautiful document to its core, even to this day. And if y'all keep on talking about let's go back to Africa, let's go back to the motherland, have y'all seen Liberia lately? Ain't that one of our so-called success stories of us going back to the motherland and supposedly having a country of our own? Yeah, I'll digress.
All right, but no, you spot on. Man, I wish I had another clip open because you gave me a good segue. I was going to jump to my bushmeat special since you was talking about the motherland, but I save it for the Joe Budden. I save it for the Lil Jamar FBA joint. Here,
How patriotic are Americans feeling this morning? With us now, CNN chief data analyst.
We will
Harry
always remember Lexington and Concord, people. We will always remember it here on CNC.
Patriots Day versus the 4th. We know which one is more important, but the meaning of the 4th. When we ask voters about this, what do most of them say at this point?
This, to me, is one of the most stunning divides that we have seen. We're talking about polarization in politics. It even comes down to what you believe July 4th actually is. Like, what does July 4th mean to you? Celebrate America, friends and family time. Among Republicans, what do you see? You see the clear majority say it's a time to celebrate America, 65%. Among Democrats, however, the plurality disagree. Look at that. What do you see? Friends and family time at 42% versus just 24% who say that what it means most for them is to celebrate America. So even on the basic question of what July 4th means to you, we have Republicans on one end saying celebrate America, more of them say that, and Democrats on the other end saying that it means more to them to have time with friends and family.
What do they say about the flag?
Yeah, okay, so what do they say about the flag? Even on the basic level of flag, look at this. Look at how we have an increasing polarization on this issue. We'll display the flag on July 4th, the American flag. Back in July of 2001, look at this. You had 68% of Republicans, 65% of Democrats saying that they would, in fact, display the flag.
There you go, right there. That's what. See that? 2001.
Yeah, this is what, about 3? Yeah, I see.
That's 2001 to now. And that's where I wanted to stop. Because see that how it was almost even neck and neck? And this poll isn't about the flag, and it's not about 4th of July. It's about a decay on the left with regard to anti-Americanism, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And look, that's what, 25 to 25-year stretch. And that they put Keisha at the forefront of that shit.
Look at the month and the year. That's about what, 90 days before September 11th, before everybody became holding hands, became even more patriotic. So this was before even that event. So that's a very glaring number that we are looking at this on the screen.
No, 100%. And that the rest of it's going to play. But that when I saw the clip, that's what I saw. I said, "Oh, that's the time frame." And like I said, all this Marxist communist shit and the LGBT rainbow, all that in the left, they fucking packaged that shit, put it in Keisha, and let her run with that shit. And look at how it's her. And look, it's almost like the GOP numbers stayed steady over 25 years.
Yeah, man.
That's how much. That's how much decay on the left, just in terms of morals, values, et cetera, et cetera. And you see it play out. That's why we're talking about this shit now with and how black men have had to delineate and step away from Keisha.
And also,
see how things play out in the numbers when you know how to read them right.
And also, one of the Bush years, one of like the second year of the Bush years. Interesting.
Well, George W. was a goofball. The housing market crash happened on his watch, and and he got us into the motherfucking the fake war after 9/11, because Iraq ain't have shit to do with that. That was, those were Saudi agents.
It was a political. We already know it was a so-called.
It was get back for his dad, because they tried to whack his dad, and then they was like, okay, we gonna go down there, and we're gonna destroy everything, and then give the motherfucking what do you call it? Give the contracts to Halliburton, which his dad and Vice President Cheney, they own it, so they made billions of dollars off that war directly.
Billions upon billions, and left the people with nothing but crumbs and debt. Just like Reagan.
Nah, 100. Here, let's do. I wanted you to, because you're in Chicago. This is your girl, Carter. Unfortunately, it doesn't even seem like there's no good black male candidates. I mean, I know she's getting all the social media press, but let's play one of her joints. You tell me what's up
on here. So, yeah, there's some things that need to change. Okay, so this is what the city is trying to buy. No, we say no, but look at it. But we need, they need to have their own security and dogs, so we can make sure that drug trafficking don't happen here. So that's an issue we need to address right now. And we also need to make sure minors are accompanied by adults, that minors should not be able to just buy tickets on their own. No, that's sex trafficking. A lot of sex trafficking can go on here. So, yeah, there's some things that need to change. But no, you shouldn't buy this. The city wants to buy right now. Listen, we don't trust the city to do anything. We don't want you to spend any more of our money until we get forensic audits. So, we don't trust you. The taxpaying citizens don't trust you to handle anything, or to buy anything, or sell anything. So until we get a new administration, until we get forensic audits, do not buy anything, period.
Yo, is she running on a Republican ticket?
Yep, she running on a Republican ticket. She is Chicago red for a reason. You know what I'm saying? Because she got tied voting for blue.
Well, like I said, I keep caveating this. My strategy about voting the Keishas out, primarily any Keisha in general, primarily Democrat for a decade. But I will say, I'll be seeing the campaign that she's running. It's a grassroots, it's a populist campaign, and she seems to. I mean, like I say, you're there in Chicago. All during the Biden administration, she was one of the most vocal, and she whatchamacallit, she's like boots on the ground. I do like that.
See, the thing about some political black figures here in the city of Chicago, unfortunately, they sometimes, I guess I forgot the last one. Well, it wasn't Kara Mosley Brown. She wasn't really in the trenches like that. There was another Keisha figure from our youth back in the 2000s. She had strong ties to a particular gang. Particular organization here in Chicago with street ways, if you know what I mean. Mm-hmm. And pretty much every last one of them going all the way back, even to like about the 80s. So
we'll go back to.
If she ain't got no type of gang connections, I mean, she might actually have a legit win. She might be a legit candidate. But if it comes out that, I mean, we all got skeletons in our closet. But as long as she ain't really with the trenches and with the ish now, she might be solid for the election coming up.
Either way, I mean, y'all got the same thing we got going on in Philly with the Democratic leadership. We got a Keisha mayor. Your city, Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit. They need to
out Dalton. We had Tiffany Henry.
Yeah, that's right. You had Henry too. Look, y'all need to just be on some. Us too. Like let's just try it one election cycle. Get a Republican up in there and see what that shit look like. I mean, you can't do any worse than you're doing now. You know what I'm saying?
You can't. But, these matriarchal males in these so-called matriarchal communities in these major metropolitan areas, they can continue voting blue, because the blue, that you get the welfare, you get the gimme backs, you get the so-called, even those going out like the Jerry Curler and the Bell Bobs, you got the Section 8. That's what they fighting for. DJT.
Yeah, we ain't do one of our memes or comedy joints. This joint's short, but I ain't gonna I said I stopped going back and forth about the Iran conflict after the debate. I thought the debate did what it needed to do, and like a lot of it was just going to play out in real time, and it's on the public record. I've said a couple things in passing back and forth with me and Theo talking about it on tech support and a couple other places, and true to form. But I thought this clip is perfect because it was that whole narrative, like he's Israel's puppet, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, no, man, he just took the information. They gonna do the heavy lifting. Mossad gonna get their hands dirty. IDF gonna be on the ground. We'll bomb shit from the Navy and from the air. We'll go and do some special ops stuff, and we'll head the negotiations and everything and consolidate everything. But I'm just playing out pretty much like the way I played it. And it was already on record. He was calling Netanyahu and cursing him out. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm over here trying to do business. You blowing shit up. Like, you know what I mean? Whoa. So, no, what this happened again recently. And it's all, Trump putting Netanyahu on blast, like, yo. But this is, I like this clip. Somebody turned it into a meme because this is the whole attitude with all of this. This is what I was saying from the beginning. Like, this shit ain't rocket science. This is some Queens shit. Like, they either do it or we're gonna whack them. This is pretty much what he's saying.
Is the text of the agreement now final, or are you still?
No, it's not final. It's a memorandum of understanding, and if I don't like it, we'll go back to shooting at them, dropping bombs on their head.
Yeah.
If I don't like it, if they don't behave, we'll go right back to dropping bombs right smack in the middle of their head.
Yo, let's do that again.
No, it's not final. It's a memorandum of understanding. And if I don't like it, we'll go back to shooting at them, dropping bombs on their head. If I don't like it, if they don't behave, we'll go right back to dropping bombs right smack in the middle of their head.
Yo, that's so accurate.
You like Queens, nigga. Queens, nigga.
Yeah, like I was trying to say, like, yeah, he's moving. Like, this shit ain't hard to figure out how he's moving with this Iran shit. Like, all right, we're gonna blow up all your shit. You guys want to talk yet? You don't want to talk. You know what I'm saying? And that's who did I say this to? I said this to me and Theo were talking about it on the air on one of the tech support. Of course, people are like, oh, the negotiations are on, the negotiations are off. Like, yeah, because they made a deal with somebody. Dude act like he wanted, whoever they were talking to act like they didn't want to make the deal or got cold feet, and they got whacked. And then they bring in the next guy to make a deal. That's all that's happening. They're working their way down the kill chain. They're going to kill dudes all the way till they get to the guy who wants to make a deal and keep the deal. It's real simple, bro.
Man, all I'm gonna say is the biggest bosses that come out of Queens was Fat Cat, Nichols Supreme, and Donald J. Trump.
Yo, bro. Well, I'm just trying to tell you, bro, like, because this was, I think this is over. No, this is at the G7. This isn't even the Oval Office. So this is on the global stage. But I'm just saying, I just like, listen, man, the hood left Trump. I like that he just keep it a butt. Like, nah, if nothing's final, we got a deal. We got an agreement. We trying to get this shit signed in Switzerland. If they don't honor the deal, we gonna go right back to blowing shit up until they want to make it. Yo,
yep,
yeah, like that shit's not rocket science, bro. Like it don't get no simpler than that.
Man, he said, yeah, if we don't get down, he said a memorandum. He said that, look, if they don't answer, I'll tell the demands, man, we're gonna talk to somebody who will. You know what I'm saying? Until then, you know what I'm saying? Best of luck to y'all.
Bruh, like I said, this is playing out almost exactly the way. What you call it? Straight silver oil and all this with the oil. Like I said, if I could beat your art, I have a meme for this, by the way. But no, the oil price is taken with the Strait being open. That's market manipulation. We're not, at least for the U.S., we don't get our oil from Iran anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? This was that was the market makers holding the oil market highs. Like those high gas prices you're seeing. The gas prices really are high, but the price of oil isn't what's affected. That's market manipulation. And that's a lot of what Trump trying to stop with all that. He's trying to stop having these oil cartels being able to manipulate the global oil price anytime they fucking feel like it. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So like everybody before him has put a Band-Aid on this shit. He's just in there kicking everything over. Like, all right. So even after I'm going, like the infrastructure ain't going to be in place for y'all to keep manipulating these oil prices like that. Smart. And plus, we're gonna need that low cost energy for this AI race. Like thinking ahead.
You know, I found it ironic, with the oil, like you had said about the oil. Oil basically manipulates not just their market, but all the other markets. That's why the price of food is so astronomical right about now. You know what I'm saying? Diesel fuel basically bring all the type of goods and merchandises through America. When oil's up, everything else go up, in which everybody want to get price gouges on all their products, trying to make the cost of living even more unbearable as it is here in the so-called greatest country around the globe. You get some bullshit. All right. So we got Lord Jamar. Shout out to Grand Pooba and Brand Nubians. You know what I'm saying?
Wait. Wait. I want to do this one again too. But I want to do this because a lot of people was making big head like, oh, Megyn Kelly's turning on Trump. She was never a Trumper in the first place. She ended up trying to get on the bandwagon and ride the Trump train because she got her own what you call it, you know what I'm talking about, her own YouTube channel out and everything. So she started making MAGA content to make some goddamn money. You understand what I'm saying? She was never, you know what I'm saying, really part, and she was again. So this the resurfaced. This drink the resurfaced. Since she started talking crazy, and she looks crazy now too. Now that this Iran situation is settled, she looks crazy now. Like I said, Tucker, all of them. Like, so this was a good thing too, because all the snakes came out the grass.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? But this is the original Megyn Kelly reaction. It's resurfacing.
Mr. Trump, one of the things people love about you is you speak.
And this one is what she never recovered from this. She didn't. This is what was during his first term run.
Okay.
Look at that. Look at that face. This was during his first term run, and she never recovered from this.
Mr. Trump, one of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No.
All right, well, let's run that back.
Mr. Trump, one of the things people love about you is you speak your mind and you don't use a politician's filter. However, that is not without its downsides, in particular when it comes to women. You've called women you don't like fat pigs, dogs, slobs, and disgusting animals. Your Twitter account.
Only Rosie O'Donnell.
No, it wasn't.
He brought the house down with that shit. I remember watching this. I remember watching this live. I remember watching that live. Yo, what up, No News, man? I see you, man.
What up, No News?
All right, we 33 minutes in. All right, what you call? Let's run through a couple more joints. I get you up out of here. You'll be out of here in under an hour, actually. Here, I got the Joe Button joint queued, but wait, I want to find the Bushmeat special before we do
God. Joe Button.
Because no, I want to do this because it's him going against a tether, and oh wait, let's do this one first too. I showed you this one backstage. Let's do this one too. Because these Keishas really is starting with the weaves and the makeup and it's starting to the BBLs. It's starting to. That shit is starting to verge on body dysmorphia, bro. You feel me? Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this.
What the hell?
Go Keisha. It's your birthday. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this madness.
What the hell? Peeling this shit off my face. What the hell? Okay.
And that's what I'll be saying, bruh. Unless you done took this chick swimming or something like this in the water, you have no idea what these women really look like in real life. You need to see them completely without makeup or anything, bruh.
You know, I already know I can't deal with them for the simple fact that you gotta tell me the specific reason. You already wearing fake hair, synthetic hair. I know the difference. And also, you choose the so-called blonde particular type after so many decades of brothers telling y'all walk around look like Black and Miles all damn day.
But you said they look like Black and Miles? That's some funny shit.
Black and Miles, bro. Walking Black and Miles, bro. You know what I'm saying? Wood tip. Anyway.
Wood tip.
Wood tip. with the snuffleupagus eyelashes and everything. They doing a so-called travesta dog whistle. You know, they call it divest, but I call them travestas because you can try to divest, but who's going to invest in you anyway? This right here is really they need to bring back the sanitariums, the crazy houses, and matter of fact, I do want better to put them in a FEMA camp. We got to start a FEMA camp and just let them rumble around like Tito said. For real.
You know that you listen, like listen. The more and more things are progressing, that theory that Tito floated, he floated that a while ago, maybe 2 years ago, is becoming far and far more and more less far fetched. See this shit? This is the internet is the curse, is the blessing and the curse, because we got all of this recorded for posterity. Like they can't fake it and be like, "Yo, what up, Shells?" He said, "Is she feeling baloney off?" Yo, he said, "Is she feeling baloney off her face?"
I swear, bro. I swear, man. This is sad, man. Hey, yo, millennial women. Hey, yo, man. In the next 20 years, when they start flooding the old folks' home, yo, with they botched BBLs and they bodies marked up like a subway going to Harlem, and still walking around with these so-called aesthetic wigs and everything, it's gonna be a horrible sight to see in a retirement home or just walking a blade near you, because they're gonna be still trying to sell. They're still gonna be trying to still sell that thing well into their 60s and 70s, you know. So,
yo, bro, you know what? You're not bullshitting. I'm down here in Colombia, and I have seen a number of old women with the BBLs. I mean, they had them when they were younger, but they got older, you know, and the BBL stays the same. It is funny looking, bro. It's weird. It's very weird. Like I see him down here, and the actual said, he said, "This is why I go to the beach overseas. You can't hide yourself in the water over time." Hell yeah. Yeah, but these jokes everybody making about all with the BBLs, that is not a joke. That is a real thing. I've seen it up close and personal. It is man, it's a problem. It's a problem. Because you know what I'm saying? Like the old dried up legs, and they're like, because the BBL is indestructible. The body goes. So it's like you get these old ladies, but it's crazy, bro.
imagine having olive oil legs and Buffy the Body behind, you know, trying to drag that thing. Anything you want to have the nerve to say you want to wear heels so you can feel like you in like.
Oh no, we live with this joint. We trying to do a daytime joint. I'm trying to get the programming. So we be streaming 18 hours a day or something with the syndicated content, and then come on a couple times during the week with Mr. O, because I already seen somebody that already took the 24/7 concept. They up there streaming on their other .tv state channel, because everybody's got a TV in their name now. So well, you know what it proves? It proves my idea was right in the first place. So I'm just going to try and double down. It's me. Oh yeah, we live. Y'all know it is. I seen it the other day. I said, oh, they really going for the full 24 hours, huh? That
Swagger Jack.
That sound real similar to something that we was doing over here. You know what I'm saying? But we tried to do it gradually. You know what I mean? We locked down late night first.
Swagger. What Killer say back in 2007, man? You said, man, you've been swagger jacking since '88. He's the man.
I mean, he actually ain't lying about that swagger jacket since '88. He ain't really lying about that shit. You feel me?
Oh, I got the
tape. He was next to Jazz and Kane first. You feel me? That's '88. That's Jazz and Kane. And Jay-Z original style is actually Jazz's style.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? When you be rapping fast and all that shit, that's Jazz's style.
Jazzo.
Jazz, yeah, it's Jazzo style. 100%.
Man, Killer told me that his self too. I was like, damn. Well, this that came out before he even did that, man. But I was like, damn, man. Yeah, like I'm not a writer. I'm a body for myself and others. I was like, damn.
100. And Jay got an extension on his career, at least another 5 or 6 years, by cozying up and signing some of the Philly rappers and then jacking the whole Philly style. And that's facts.
Oh yeah, Oskino had just recently dropped a diss track on just now after that so-called fiasco with him on stage. See, I know about Mr. Carter, you know what I'm saying? I was a little bit into this rap thing, you know what I'm saying, but I ain't gonna say nothing need to hit in there no more, you know what I'm saying? Everybody know my situation, but yeah, I can confirm it. Yep.
Yo, did you know Amber Rose is from Philly, right? She's a Philly broad. She's
Man,
from South
look,
Philly.
I know.
Amber used to live right under like my sisters and my nieces know. They all used to live in the same building and shit. She's a stripper and shit. But she like half Cape Verde, like South Florida Italians. There's like whatchamacallit? My two of my nieces and nephews, they're half Italian and shit, right? So from South Philly, right? So whatchamacallit? I mean, let's look at your boy Adrian Brody being thirsty and shit. But Amber gonna tell him. She gonna tell him. She's like, I'm a real hood South Philly bitch. Don't try that shit. She gonna tell him what it's doing. I said, okay, the Philly that popped up out of her.
Hey man, Cape Verdean women, because Amber Rose is a vibe of mine. I ain't gonna lie to you. I've been waiting for them to pop up.
No, but look at your boy Adrian Brody being extra thirsty. That's Ray J on his back. No Diddy.
I'm not fucking. I'm not rude. Stop. I'm done. Okay. Now I want. Hey, I'm not trying to be rude. You think you're the only guy that tried to talk to me that has $100 million or $100 million?
No.
Okay, but I don't care about money. That's the difference. See, people.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck money.
People don't know me on the chat. I'm a real South Philly hood bitch. I don't care about money like that. I like vibes and energy. I don't care, bitch. I don't care about money. People don't know me on the chat. I'm a real South Philly hood bitch. I don't care about money like that. I like vibes.
That's what I'm saying. I fuck money.
People don't know me on the chat. I'm a real South Philly hood bitch. I don't care about money like that. I like vibes and energy. I don't care. I have
So
my
you don't
own
like my
money.
energy, right? Bro, this is not. You don't like my energy? We're energy.
Well, she really tried to tell you I'm ghetto as fuck.
Bro.
What she really tried to tell you is
pretty ghetto South Philly.
Well, she tried to tell you I didn't survive in this industry, but don't get it twisted. I will fuck you up. That's what she tried to tell her. I'm a real ghetto hood South Philly bitch. She talking about Pashock Projects.
Ooh.
She ain't living Pashock Projects, but she's at that area. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I've been at shoot. She probably been under so many so-called street niggas on wing, man. She probably don't know about them projects more than the niggas that live up in there, man.
Oh, she was looking like this stripping in Philly. She's fucking mad, niggas, bro. Niggas is in love with this bitch. I mean, you gotta think about it. Kanye scooped her up, like right out the club. Like, are you kidding me? Like, you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but she like hood like South Philly hood drug dealer niggas. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you know, you know.
Drink. I gotta drink energy drink. You don't have energy.
Chill out, bro.
Where's the energy drink?
Chill out, nigga. I got it.
Where's the energy drink?
Bro, I've been trying not to.
She don't like my energy.
To restrain you, bro.
They got the crash out.
Trying not to restrain you, nigga.
I just want an energy drink.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, production. I done asked for a motherfucking portable 18 times, gang.
Let's just go.
Come on, bro. What the fuck? Y'all niggas asleep.
He said I'm a break.
God damn.
I don't want to fuck nobody but Amber.
I don't restrain you, bro. I'm not fucking. I'm like, there's hella bitches to fuck.
I don't want them.
I know, but I love you, but I'm not fucking. I'm not fucking.
Bro, stop. I'm done. Okay.
Why would you take her water? I want to taste that. Nigga. I never taste no water like that.
Yo, niggas is thirsty.
Don't see this shit.
Wow. He just licked my whole water bottle.
Bro, that's the holy water, bro.
Okay. All right. This is my sister, bro.
Okay, that's your sister. Well, I'm your brother.
You can't.
No, we get here. Like, I really.
I'm getting back in the game.
Hey.
Niggas is thirsty.
Dang, bro. Oh my God, what is that?
What if she's feeling the Chill.
Yo,
Let her
Yo,
vibe.
the thirst is out of control. But let me tell you something. What you call it?
I'm
Amber.
not fucking nobody.
Amber did not age well. Like, that's makeup. She looks like shit without her makeup. And she didn't used to be like, she used to look pretty without makeup. She used to be pretty. But she, like, without makeup now, bro, she's dog shit in the face.
Yeah, man. Just like Chicago, bro. Philly used to have a little demonstration out there. I used to like Sunday Carter from what was that movie with Biggs and them, State Property, his wife, man. I used to have a thing for her ass, you know what I'm saying? And Amber Rose, Eve, the that's the Eve, you know what I'm saying, man. Shit.
The crazy shit is that Eve got a fucking billion. I know Eve from Philly. She went to Martin Luther King High School. Bruh. Eve burnt mad niggas. Bruh. That's what I'm saying. Is like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of dudes be thinking like, oh, I gotta upgrade. We like, we know that chick. Like, that's what I'm saying. You got that Carfax, bodies.
Like Frank.
Yo.
Yeah, man, I can imagine what her and Jill Scott was doing in fucking Philly, bro.
Bro, I know Jill when they used to sing down at the I know all the. Listen, man, let me just keep my mouth shut.
We just keep that between me and you.
Listen, man. There used to be this club called the Millennium. Everybody, listen, man. Like, bro. And everybody came through there in the Black Lily, bro. Like, Erykah Badu, all of them, bro. Listen, we're just gonna leave it at that. I used to be good looking back in the day.
This nigga talking about I used to be good looking.
Yo, cause Philly's big, but it's small. You know what I'm saying? So if you clicked in, like you clicked in with everything, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
all right, before we do the Lord Joe, because we're gonna end with that. We're gonna end with Lord Jamar. Shout out to him giving an FBA beat down to this tether about hip hop, because I don't know what it is. It's like it's the new thing. Everybody trying to claim all the shit that we built right in our face. But once again, this is all about a course that they put, because we don't have no culture, right? Because we FBAs don't have no culture. And I've done this one before. I'm trying to keep a compilation of these. I'm going to give you a Bushmeats. I'm going to show you once again some culture. So this is today's Bushmeat special. Hold on. Oh, okay. Bang. Here we go. So I want. So they keep saying we don't have any culture. This is.
What the hell?
Whatever those larvae are, they must be a delicacy. They're still alive too, and some sort of animal head.
Man, look, bro. Man.
So this is their superior cuisine and culture, where apparently we got everything from.
You don't have no culture. You don't have no culture.
So that's my segue. That's my segue into Lord Jamar, and shout out to him because his art, Lord Jamar. Well, one he's part of Brand Nubian. Brand Nubian. I was still in high school, Brand Nubian, so that's still like 88, 89. So he been there from the giddy up. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's 80. Yeah, Brand Nubian. Yep. I was in what? I was sophomore, junior year. Yeah, that's still 89, 90. You know what I'm saying? So he there. So he know. So, but how he breaks, I like how nuanced his argument is. So like he's 100%. He's 100% spot on, being spot on with this argument. So I want this one on here so I can actually clip it as well, and we might actually revisit this on a Sunday show, because Saul usually has really good motherfucking input on the hip hop FBA thing too, because I would be talking to him a lot. So we're gonna end with this one. Shout out to Lord Jamar on this one.
I'm a hip hop enthusiast, my
bro. I know you. Yo, I'll be talking to you backstage. You be pulling out the ancient artifacts on the nigga, like word, son. All right, so let's shout out to Lord Jamar. He did a good job with this. We're gonna let this one play through. But this is once again them trying to acculturate our culture, take credit for our shit. And like I said, when they say we don't have no culture, I've been showing y'all, you know, some of that culture, but we definitely not getting down like that.
Cultural wise, when DJ Kool Herc, when he was DJing, right? That's like when he put the breaks in. That's a form of like, you know, cultural influence, because that's from Jamaica.
No, it's not from Jamaica.
The breaks when he did that.
No.
Fact wise.
No, I'm sorry. You're dealing with feelings. The breaks he was playing, first of all, were soul, foundational Black American
Afro
music. No, not Afro anything.
Soul.
It was Black American music that he was playing, not
James
African
Brown
music, not Afro-Caribbean music. He was playing soul music, and the breaks inside that music is what he was playing. He wasn't playing any Jamaican music. He wasn't adding anything into the culture of hip hop that was Jamaican. He came from Jamaica and was doing an American thing.
So he's
okay.
So he came from Jamaica. He's Jamaican,
right?
Okay.
But listen, him being Jamaican, but he was being influenced by foundational Black Americans. He couldn't do nothing Jamaican inside hip hop.
Facts. Tell him this,
or else nobody was fucking
with him.
You see what I'm saying? He tried to come when he first came to Jamaica. There's stories of him where he tried to wear cowboy boots and all that type of shit to the party, and you know, people was like, "What you doing with them Roach Killers on?"
Roach Killers, you know he telling the truth, because Roach Killers, that's some 80s shit. When your mom used to say you to school with your Sunday shoes and shit, like, oh, you got the Roach Killers on, because they used to be pointy. Yo, that's facts. That's facts.
He's trying to debate him. Like, hold on. First of all, you know what I'm saying? Not only was so-called hip-hop was influenced by James Brown and the breakbeat, specifically the funky drama, you know what I'm saying? R.I.P. Mr. Stubblefield. This this dumb broad right here don't understand that their music down in Jamaica was also influenced by so-called Motown and R&B of the 1950s and 60s. So either way it go, it's still FBA music. But continue.
Yeah. Yo, what up? What you call? Yo, what up, music man? Southwest Philly in the building. I seen you too earlier, Detroit. All right, we got a couple people here. I know us being live through the day. I'm switching things up, man. I gotta make changes to the channel or shit. You know what I'm saying? We had a good ride, but I gotta make some motherfucking changes. And a lot of goofy shit going on. I'm up here like,
fuck you. You're cool. And fuck you, I'm out.
And all this type of shit. And he stopped wearing that type of shit. You understand what I'm saying? And started wearing sheepskins and doing, trying to assimilate with what the foundational Black Americans were doing. So what I'm saying is there's nothing inside of hip hop. You know how we be like, say ho, or say, nobody says say blood clot. Right. Nobody says, you know, say Papi Chula. We don't say none of that shit.
Hold on, we gotta run that back.
You know, say Papi Chula. We don't say none of that shit. You know how we be like, say ho, or say, nobody says say blood clot. Nobody says, you know, say Papi Chula. We don't say none of that shit. Right. All we do is everything that we say and everything that's inside of hip hop culturally started with foundational Black Americans.
And the pioneers are the youth from the Bronx, though, which is
I mean, you're obsessed with the Bronx, but the Bronx
because
the Bronx is not filled with Jamaicans and Puerto Rican. There's foundational Black Americans there.
Yeah, he's schooling. That's why this is what I be saying, because the shit be talking point city. Like, yeah, anybody can push these. It's harder and harder to push these false narratives when you're talking to or you're in front of somebody who's actually fucking knowledgeable about what you're trying to push a talking point on.
Man, he was literally like there.
and they can make their argument without being emotional. Because he's kicking her back all the way in. I don't think she's FBA. She can't. I mean, if she got to be Caribbean. Yeah, because she's arguing hard for Caribbean. Yeah, Herc was from Jamaica and shit. That's not the fucking point.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
Look, we already did this shit. Everybody loves Bob Marley. You know who Bob Marley wanted to be first? Sam fucking Cooke.
Yep.
Before he grew the dreads out, he had the tight suit on. They had the short haircut, and they was singing Sam Cooke songs. So dead all that shit, bro. I love Bob.
Now, granted, now her face might not be all that, but she feeling that chair kind of something vicious.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, she got Caribbean backing. I got you.
You know that, right?
It's African Americans and Afro Caribbeans. It's mixed. Is it not mixed?
What I'm saying is, the ones who is running the sensibilities of hip hop were the foundational Black Americans. If you didn't buy and assimilate to our slang, we were the ones that were creating the slang. We were deciding what type of gear you would wear and all that type of shit. Pumas and Adidas and you know what I mean? All that type of shit. Now we might see. Now, if we saw some shit from another culture and decided, okay, we want to fuck with that, we would bring it in. Like later on, I will give Jamaicans like Kango hats and shit like that. Y'all might have brought that to the game in hip hop.
This nigga gave him the Kango. He's like, fuck, all right. Y'all can have a Kango. Y'all can have a Kango. And you know what? Slick Rick is British Jamaican. Y'all can have a Kango. But all the other shit is ours. You can have a hat. Nigga.
We even give y'all
not really.
Hold on, go ahead, go.
We even give y'all locks, you know what I'm saying? Lord Jamal and them those rocking the locks and everything.
That's right. Jabbar did come in with the locks, didn't he? Yup.
Look, these are the new school and all the rest of them. You know, I blame Buster. I blame Buster.
Buster's Jamaican too.
Yeah, I blame Buster. He created all this controversy.
KRS-One is from Barbados.
I thought he was Jamaican, but yeah,
Barbados.
Okay.
What you call it? Q-Tip is Fife is Trinidadian. Q-Tip is something like most. That's the point that he's making. He's saying it doesn't matter that most of these people were ever none of us knew that because they fucking absorbed the FBA culture. We didn't find out till later. Like, oh, this nigga's from Trinidad. You see what I'm saying to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, they absorb the culture. Oh, let's run the Kango shit's funny. Hold on, let's run that back.
Shit like that. Y'all might have brought that to the game in hip hop. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, hold on.
Like later on, I will give Jamaicans like Kango hats and shit.
This nigga is funny as shit. The thing is, he telling the truth though, but it's like, hold on, y'all can have a Kango. I see.
We give you that. Man, him and Fredro Scott start looking man, him and Fredro Scott start looking more and more like
oh my god. He said y'all can have the Kango hats. But the rapping, the DJ, and the breakdancing, the graffiti, that's all ours. Y'all can have a hat. Yo, wait, I gotta get you out of here. Let me let the rest of this shit play.
Shit like that. Y'all might have brought that to the game in hip hop. You see what I'm saying? But that's not really a hip hop thing. You understand what I'm saying? As far as the actual mechanics and science of doing hip hop, scratching the record, rapping on the beat.
Oh my God, that shit is funny. Go ahead, that's all yours, Bobby. He ain't lying though. He right. He said, "All right, Kango hats. Yo, I give y'all that. The Kango hat, yeah. The rest of that shit." Yo, I didn't watch the joint all the way through. I didn't hear the Kango hat part the first time I listened to it. That shit is funny. Go ahead, man.
Yo, man, this is so crazy because Lord Jamar was actually like that. This is like one of these so-called students trying to debate their so-called teacher that actually got some foot and skin in the game. And that's and I'm trying to tell him like, but yo, it cool hurt the scratch. You can hear like I was there. I'm one of the pioneers of this rap thing. When people cite who influenced them, some of them actually mention my name.
I mean, niggas is like Brand Nubian was the shit for a long time. Pooba was the MC.
Oh yeah,
Grand Pooba was the guy. Like up until like freshman year of college, like Pooba was that guy. Then when Redman and all them niggas start dropping, it was a rap.
Hey yo, Grand Pooba.
Like yeah, sophomore and junior year of high school, Grand Pooba was the guy.
I can actually credit Grand Pooba for the fashion of a so-called backpack rap. He was
the backpack fashion. But we all had fucking Jabot jeans, Timbs, and Tommy Hilfiger shirts. Everybody.
But this right here, this is what we always talking about. This is why we got to delineate. We got to keep our history intact and everything because of people like her. Now, she going to be one of these educated types that got her degree. She going to tell you that she know everything about the culture, about everything. And she'll try to flip and twist our so-called customs because we ain't got no culture. You ain't got no culture. I got that. You know. I'm just saying.
That shit is funny. All right, bet. That's solid. Yo, what up, music, man? Thanks a few you guys for stopping by the chat. This is I'm starting to switch up the programming here, man. We're gonna be on like 24 hours, like in the next couple weeks, if not to a month. I got programming. I think I got programming going on the channel somewhere between 12 and 18 hours a day. But I guess I gotta step it up now because somebody who started up a new channel with TV at the end. Then I turn around now and they're 24. So I'm like, oh man, I guess I gotta get it going before niggas be talking about I stole they shit. How about that, right?
Yeah, that's why we gotta protect our intellectual properties and all that other bullcrap because of stuff like this. The black man can't have nothing, and especially around other black men. You know, you can't trust these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. But yeah, I gotta get up out of here, y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? It's Mr. O. You know what I'm saying? Machismo TV in the daytime, in the PM, AM, all that good stuff in between. What you got, Machismo? Go ahead, close the thing out.
No, we out. No, what you call? I know I gotta get you out of here. Gotta get to work, man. Thanks for whatchamacallit. Thanks for doing the stream with me during the day. We work the rest of the schedule out. Yo, channel be back on. You gotta get that Rumble back up. Yeah, I'm on I'm on Patreon and I got a bunch of stuff on Rumble. No, I was just saying, motherfucker, I'm gonna get my shit going before motherfuckers say I took somebody else's concept. But I've been talking about that shit since season 1. So, all right, guys, we are up out of here. We'll be streaming from the catalog all day and reposted. The meme warfare on the community tab is still up. Yo, support the stream. Send me a Cash App if you can. We got to keep the lights on. See you guys next time.